Hey guys, so today we're driving into the captivating world of Gleneagle, which is just about 20 minutes north of downtown Colorado Springs. So Gleneagle's a charming community that's not only about just finding the perfect house, but it's also about discovering a lifestyle. So Gleneagle is definitely a unique blend of the scenic beauty, the outdoor adventures, and also a strong sense of community that, bonus, has great schools. So this makes it an ideal place to call home. Now about Gleneagle, it's at an elevation of 7,000 feet, and because of that elevation, it naturally treats all of its residents to amazing front range views of the mountains and Pikes Peak, and also the United States Air Force Academy. So with views like these, it makes you feel like you're on vacation every day. So not only that, but if you're an outdoor enthusiast, Gleneagle could also be your playground. The area is surrounded by the Pike National Forest, and it definitely offers endless opportunities for hiking, biking, exploring, and horseback riding in definitely pristine wilderness. So one area that I wanted to show you is the new Santa Fe Trail, because it's a local favorite, and I thought, what else? Let's just go out to that trail. So in the Gleneagle community, there are many trails that kind of weave throughout this entire community. What I wanted to focus on is the new Santa Fe Trail, which there is a whole website dedicated to the new Santa Fe Trail system. And it is throughout the entire Colorado Springs area. What I love about this and why I'm putting this into the Gleneagle video is because you will have neighborhood trails that connect to the main trail system, and the main trail system is over 17 miles of trails for hiking, biking, cycling. There's also, and I didn't even know this, but you can ride horses on it. Most of the trail itself is this crushed granite, and then in some areas it is also asphalt or concrete. One interesting thing about the Santa Fe Trail system, it's called the new Santa Fe Trail system because it ran where the Rio Grande Railroad ran, north and south, a lot of it right by I-25, but on some parts of the trail, and it's true, you can still see parts of that old railroad system.
Hey guys, welcome back to the studio. So I want to talk about schools for a little bit. If great schools on the top of your priority list, Gleneagle might win again. Gleneagle, I know we always say that, but Gleneagle is serviced by the top performing schools of Lewis Palmer School District 38. And some areas in Gleneagle reside within Academy School District 20. So either way, you're ensuring top-notch schools for your kiddos. Schools like Lewis Palmer High School, Lewis Palmer Middle School. You can also take advantage of Discovery Canyon campus or a charter school called the Classical Academy. Either way, you can rest assured knowing your children are in good hands for their education. Another thing that Gleneagle has is the sense of community runs deep within this community. You have friendly neighbors typically, don't hold me to that, but for the most part, great neighbors, local events, a strong sense of just togetherness in Gleneagle is a place where you can belong. A lot of our clients have loved this area. Safety is a priority here. Obviously, when our clients reach out, we always talk through that with you, giving you pros and cons to each area. But this does make Gleneagle an excellent choice for families or anyone looking really for that peace of mind. One other thing I want to talk about, because it's real important, is foodies. It's for foodies and shoppers. If that's important to you, you're in for a great treat. Gleneagle has many of these options when it comes to dining and shopping, which we're about to show you, and adventure sports as well. Anything from local hotspots, fast food, more importantly, breweries and boutiques. There's a Bass Pro Shop. There's indoor and outdoor adventures and so much more. It's all located in this northern Colorado Springs, Gleneagle area. And we want to bring you out to the scenes and show you what all there is to do. So let's go hit the scene. So we're showing you lifestyle, but we want to start now because we're like ray of lights again.
I'm doing the roundabout wrong.
But you are doing the roundabout wrong.
I know.
You're gonna get in trouble. I think every roundabout in the
Blinker,
city has
blinker.
a different rule. Like some of them you can stay in the lane and go all the way through, and some of them you can't.
Is that what it is?
You
Because I
are
feel
definitely
like
not listening to these rules.
no,
on this
because it
roundabout.
says I can go straight here too.
Okay, but this one does have. I wanted to show you the views. Is what I'm trying to say.
Sorry.
I try to start all these.
Well,
cameras
and in the
videos.
distance, this is the part of the video that I wanted to highlight, like all of the, in Gleneagle, all of the shopping, dining, and really experiences that you can
There's a
do
lot of
all
experiences here.
right here within probably a 3-mile radius.
You gonna make this light? This
Yep.
is Venatucci Farms. They have a great pumpkin patch in the fall, kids. It's kind of like a mining museum. Talk about some Colorado history right here. They have different events.
Good for locals or visiting.
right? And then we're real close to all the lifestyle. That there's a Sprouts up here. Are you turning here? Or are you gonna go around?
I'm gonna go around.
Okay.
So I would say it's a couple mile radius, and you have anything from, I forget what it's called. It's almost like a trampoline park, Sky Zone type thing.
What is that place? Air City.
Air City.
My kids like that place.
My kids like that place too. They say it's so much better. You have Overdrive, which is like
Race car.
race cars for older. They do have to be a little bit older. I remember we tried to
Too
go when
short?
they first opened, and my sister's kids were too little.
Yeah,
And then they have the indoor skydiving place, and Top Golf is. I feel like
Pro Shop has bowling. Right?
Yep. Or you can go one exit down to Interquest Parkway, and there's
Great Wolf Lodge.
all sorts of
Shields
different
with the
restaurants.
Ferris wheel that I made Kayleen go on for a video for you guys one
Yes.
time.
And I will say, as far as food, you have anything from nice sit-down restaurants to casual, like El Padrino right here. You have fast food options or really nice restaurants as well, all in this section.
See, this is where they're doing their. I think this is where
This is where it's
they're
gonna
doing that
connect.
overpass right here.
Oh, this is what is shut down for. Okay.
Well, I know that I think there's another spot too, but they're doing some major road work to connect this throughout the city.
So this area right now, I will say it seems maybe a little bit disconnected from like Colorado Springs. Like it's definitely north, although it's only 10 minutes.
Everyone always complains when they put
from my
new
house.
things in Colorado Springs. It's always the north, and that's kind of true, to be honest. They do put a lot of new investments into the northern part of Colorado Springs.
I think because there's actually land here
There's
to
actually room to do it,
expand.
yeah.
So there's Dart Wars. I didn't even know there's Dart Wars here. There was an Italian food place.
Oh, there's the Air City.
There's the Air City. Straight ahead is Boot Barn Hall. They have, dueling pianos.
My sister-in-law
and
loves that place. She always
different-
tries to get me to go, and I do like dueling pianos, but I have to have the energy. So
dueling pianos. We went, and it's all right. Not quite my,
And really, you don't like
I mean, it's
sing and
fun.
yeah.
but I wouldn't thrive. I don't know.
You're not gonna thrive at dueling pianos.
I'm not going to. I fly right in front, and then Bass Pro Shop is right up here for a little bit of shopping. But then what I wanted to show, this is all a little bit more spread out, but you also have some, what are they called? I'm not being very good with words right now, but like shopping malls where everything is closer together right up here, where the boot store
Shopping
is,
mall.
and the
You mean like a
the brewery that we go to. When there's multiple places connected in one building.
Oh, like I was like in
Shopping
front of
center.
you, but
A
it's not
shopping center.
It's a strip mall.
Strip mall, that's the word I was looking for. But they have a few of those up here as well. Now, as far as shopping, what I wanted to do is Lori pick out something that she really likes up here. I'll show you something that I like up here, and then we're gonna do a little shopping at, I think, something that everybody that moves to Colorado should own.
All right, let's go.
So there's many things to do right up here in the Gleneagle area. We've done skydiving, we have done the Top Golf, we've done Overdrive. One thing that I've never done is this Magnum shooting range. Now, I do know a lot of people belong to different shooting clubs, or maybe you're just coming to shoot your guns or to sight in before hunting trips, but a lot of people have even memberships to Magnum shooting centers, and that is one thing that I think I may suggest for our next date out.
All right, so I was telling Kayleen, I was giving her a little lesson. This is a beer, it's a tap room, so they don't brew their own beer here, but it's one of my favorite places to go. Come look at this patio real quick. So you can sit over here on this patio. It's covered, it has heat lamps in the winter, and then the view is spectacular of that front range. But you know, get yourself a craft brew here. You'd have they bring in a lot of different beers from Colorado, as you know, is known for its brewery. So a lot of different beers here locally to Colorado. And then you grab yourself some kitchens and spirits, and you are set for one of my favorite places here in the Gleneagle area. So you might be wondering about the shopping experience here in the Northern Colorado Springs, Glen Erie area.
So this was the piece of clothing that I think everybody in Colorado should have. I know it may seem Texas, but Colorado, you can't go wrong with a good pair of boots. But do make sure, instead of just a slick bottom, you want something with a little bit of grip.
Especially if you're going to those dueling piano bars, Kayleen, you're getting all wild and crazy.
So here's the icing on the cake. It's Gleneagle's location. So you're just a short drive from the Colorado Springs downtown area, so you have easy access to all of the amenities and the cultural attractions of our city, yet you have easy access to I-25, so you can head north to Castle Rock or even the South Denver area. There you can experience even more events like concerts, Avs, Nuggets, or Broncos games, museums, and much, much more in Denver. So one more thing, I want to talk real estate. So real estate in Gleneagle offers a range of housing options, anywhere from luxury townhomes, condominiums, to single-family homes, and even luxury listings. The demand for homes in this area has been on the rise because of the beautiful scenery, the quality of life, and also their sense of community. What I want to do next is to take you out and see some of these real estate options in person. So let's go.
All right, Kayleen found this gem for us here. Tell us about it, Kayleen.
Yeah, so this is a Paradise Villa. Unfortunately, because they are a gated community, we can't get in.
Unless you want to come see it, then we'll get a special code.
Then we can actually get in here. So this is a, in Gleneagle, a luxury patio home, which Colorado Springs, that's kind of hard to come by. What I loved about this patio home was incredible views of the United States Air Force Academy, Pikes Peak, the mountain ranges. Must be a little bit busier here right now. Usually it's not, but maybe this is a thoroughfare now. So the luxury patio home, what I wanted to point out though, they're built in 2004. There is an HOA of $287 a month, which seems a little high, but that includes security, covenant enforcement, snow removal, lawn maintenance, everything. So it's virtually, it's maintenance-free living. And then the patio home itself, you click through the photos and it's big, open. It's actually over 3,200 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2 bath. So it's not really like you're downsizing a whole lot. You still have your space. It's just easy living.
All right, we're off to show you one more example here in the Gleneagle area. I tried to have Kayleen skip it and go buy me some French fries, but she insisted that we have to show you this last one.
No, Gleneagle also has luxury homes.
Luxury listings.
And these luxury homes really are, I almost think they look like California homes here in Colorado. Like they have that more modern roof line. The insides are amazing. They definitely pull a more modern feel.
Yeah.
I think some of the builders over here maybe have a little bit more of that mountainy modern.
Yeah.
These ones are like straight California, but you're in Colorado, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I love some of the new builds in this area. It's
they're beautiful.
Beautiful, especially if you get it on a certain lot. And if you want a new build in this section of town, it's not a ton of it because
Speaking of the guy,
what are you talking about?
So that guy.
Oh yeah.
That was another one of my points while we were driving. I wanted to point out, and he was the perfect.
I thought you knew him.
There was another lady walking her dog, but Gleneagle is definitely an active community. People that enjoy the scenic outdoors, I would say, because it's definitely not cookie cutter. You definitely get a little bit more wildlife.
Oh, here comes a biker. Did you plant this person too?
Yep, and they're in a green jacket as well.
So don't get by a car.
But
there's no
very
sidewalk.
active community, a tight-knit community, and that's what I wanted to, like, if you're looking for a Colorado experience with good schools, maybe you want an old home, maybe you want a new home,
It's got it all here, folks.
600,000 all the way up to like $1.4 million.
You get 450,000 and have it go in one weekend and have to redo the entire thing.
Yep.
But it really is great if you want, great schools, look them up. And then also, what was I say? Oh, Air Force Academy is right here.
Yeah.
And then easy access to like Castle Rock, I-25. You're really right here in northern Colorado Springs.
And that's the thing. You are such easy access to go north or south on I-25 if you're a commuter family where one of you is Denver, one of you Colorado Springs. Really doesn't get better for location. So we are pulling up to this luxury listing. I'm going to let Lori tell you about it.
It is very modern.
It's California and Colorado.
I like it.
Yep.
And from that front porch, you're going to have an amazing view. Let's go
Yes.
look. So in this area, there are a ton of existing homes. So this one, about $699 behind us. You can see it's a bi-level with a basement. You can see it is about a 5-bedroom for 3.5 bath home. $699, like I said, but you can see, I just want you to see the neighborhood here. You go for a walk and have this expansive view of Colorado Springs. It's quiet. You have the trails running through it. You also, like we talked about, have these newer built homes right next to these homes that were built in the 80s and 90s. And so great option here. $699 classic home here in Gleneagle. So Kayleen is right. This is a unique home here in Colorado Springs, but I want Kayleen to turn around real quick and show him this existing home from the 70s or 80s.
And then here's one like maybe early 2000s.
And then you have this modern one right across the street from it. So this is like totally filling what we're telling you about Gleneagle is that we're going to hop back onto the MLS because I want to show you the inside of this one. It's a custom built home, 1.3 million, modern. That top view, top deck from up there has amazing views of that front range right back there. So, but this is a home that you are going to get that modern living with those roof lines like Kaylee was talking about. And right behind it used to be the golf course and they're now building on it.
And no HOA.
No HOA, gorgeous community. Let's pop back to the studio and take a look at this house in detail. Hey guys, welcome back to the studio. So I'm actually really excited to show you and see the inside of this house. I have not seen it in person yet. As far as what the interior looks like, hoping to very soon. But it has a lot of those modern features that we don't have a ton of like completely modern homes. We have some modern with a touch of mountain-esque, I would say. So let's hop into the MLS and I'm going to show you the inside of this house and show you that view from that balcony. Okay, so this is our MLS. This is a listing. We are standing, right here in that driveway. Just some deets on that house real quick. It is 6-bedroom, 4-bath, priced at $1.35 million. It has been on the market for 71 days as that new build. It does have 4,000 square feet, which isn't huge for some of our houses here in Colorado Springs. I had a client out the other day, they wanted a smaller home, kind of at this price point, and it was really hard to find one that didn't have, 5,000 square feet. So this one has about almost 4,000 square feet finished. And I'm going to pop on here and show you what that looks like. So again, here we are standing, a little bit more sunny day, but there's that, those clean lines, look at those flat base cabinetry and those views out of some of these windows. And look at that fireplace, just that simple, elegant fireplace on that lower part of that wall there, clean lines, real fresh paint with pops a little black or maybe a little bit of a brown tone to it. But there's that balcony you can see with those views from that master there. And then you get that whole front range from that upper level. So I think that's why they put that indoor-outdoor living in that front area like that. 3-car garage, open concept, a little bit of shiplap. Modern lights throughout this entire home, that metal modern railing. I keep saying modern because I want you to know it's modern. But, great option here in that Gleneagle area. Like we talked about, you have different types of housing throughout that whole community, and this is just one prime example.
So as we wrap up our tour of Gleneagle, we just wanted to highlight one more time the couple things that we love about Gleneagle. It is the location, the scenery, the houses that reside in this area, all the shopping, dining, newer amenities, but also the character in this neighborhood. I don't know if we really even touched on that in this video. We tried to touch new points than what we've said before, but truly is an amazing area in Colorado Springs. And if you're thinking of making the move, Lori and I would love the opportunity to help.
Numbers in your phone.
Yep, put the numbers in your phone. Lori and I do real estate day in and day out. We absolutely love what we do. So if you're thinking of making the move, reach out to us and we'd love to chat about making the move to Colorado.